1st of August, 2016, 3:30 p.m. Dean Buckley, a profoundly deaf University of Auckland student, was studying intently in a very busy library. Suddenly, he looks up, only to find that he is all alone. The fire alarm had gone off, everyone had left, and he had no idea. This is the scary reality that over 60 million profoundly deaf people face on a daily basis. This community has no awareness of the auditory environment, meaning that they are constantly being exposed to potentially dangerous situations. We often underestimate how much we depend on our hearing to notice changes in our environment. We take for granted the ability to react appropriately to the noise of a fire alarm going off, to move away from the road when we hear a siren going off or a car zooming by, to confidently live our lives with independence. This is why we have made it our mission to reconnect this group of people living with profound deafness with the auditory environment. So how are we going to do this? This is the Pulse, a sleek and stigma-free situational simulator band that translates the user's auditory environment into a series of comfortable vibrations, a device that effectively allows the user to truly feel their space.
Our primary target market are the 11,000 profoundly deaf New Zealanders. We have spoken to various members of this community, namely the National Foundation for the Deaf, as well as the Kelston Deaf Education Centre. Both organizations have told us that they believe that the Pulse is an innovative product that will empower the deaf community and improve their quality of life. Therefore, we believe that the Pulse is a unique product that will not only improve the deaf community's sense of safety, but also provide them with a better sense of confidence and independence in their daily lives, especially in unfamiliar situations. We are also currently negotiating with the National Foundation for the Deaf for us to sell the Pulse in their 24 Hearing New Zealand stores all across the country in order for us to easily access our target market.
We not only consider ourselves as a strong team, but also close friends. Despite our different personalities, backgrounds, and interests, from design to engineering, we come together with one objective: to make a difference in the world we live in. Not only do we believe in ourselves, but companies like Globex, QuickSense, MYOB, Dotterall, and many more others are supporting us in bringing a change to the world.
The device itself has 4 main components: a microphone, processor, battery, and vibration motor. It works using a filtering algorithm that identifies potentially dangerous and anomalous sounds in the environment by comparing them to the average level of background noise in the user's environment. For example, if a deaf person is walking on the street and a car comes behind them and goes honk, 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 their band will go buzz, 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 and they will know that there's something around them. Another example is if they're in a room and they're facing away from the door and the door is opened with a slam. They will be instantly notified. They will know that there's someone who's entered the room and won't be startled when they are tapped on the shoulder or something like that by the person who's come in. We are in contact with an engineering firm called Globex, who are helping us bring this project to reality. The band itself uses vibrations to allow the user to know about their environment. But these vibrations aren't meant to startle or annoy. They are comfortable and discreet, while still providing the user with comprehensive knowledge of their auditory environment. Globex is helping us turn our basic prototype into a chip and further refine our technology and bring our dream into a reality.
With such a clever and simple idea like ours, you're probably wondering if anyone else in the world has already done this before. We asked Google the same question, and they responded with the following. Visual fire alarms are a staple in deaf households. However, they are not portable. And most buildings in New Zealand, such as libraries, hotels, or university libraries, don't have them installed. This is mainly due to the fact that the flash of the lights may cause epileptic symptoms, or they're just too costly to install. Next, we have VEST, being developed by MIT in America. Basically, it's a garment that translates spoken language into a vibrational language felt around the torso. Finally, we thought we had met a match when we found Unitact, because they are also a wristband that vibrates, marketed towards the deaf community. However, upon further research, we have discovered that their primary focus is communication, just like the vest. It connects to a smartphone app and notifies the users with a vibration on the wrist when a certain message is sent. Basically, it's a $320 bulky bracelet that does the same thing that a phone does by itself. This is where we come in. Unlike the fire alarms, we are portable. Unlike the vest, we are sleek. And unlike Unitact, we are here to save lives. I assure you, our product will be sleek, secure, and stigma-free. And we are the only ones in the world doing this.
In terms of progress, we've completed early R&D and are in contact with Globex, and we aim to create our MVP by the end of this year. 2018 is going to be a busy year. By April, we plan to release a select batch to select participants and gather feedback. By June, we plan to have a public release for testing, and after a final set of concentrated refinements, we plan to release the Pulse in 2019, December. Financially, this is going to be a big task. We are requiring at least $75,000 to get us moving, but we plan to take this on.
And that's why we need your help. If you could visit our Give a Little page and give anything from 1 cent to $1,000, thank you, Mrs. Hawthorne, our teacher, it would be very much appreciated, or come find us.
We are on a mission to create a ripple effect that betters the lives of those living with profound deafness. But we can't create this change without your help. So join us today and help this community of profoundly deaf people feel their space with Rippl. Thank you.